Next time you watch PSG play, remember this, because the result of this final was a betrayal. Luis Enrique had a plan, but it was torn apart from within. And worst of all, the saboteur had a name. High press from Chelsea, man-to-man marking across the pitch, completely shutting down everything that made this PSG team special. That's how Palmer took control of this game. Stunner of a goal, clinical precision, and dominating Nuno's flank like it was his own, who, by the way, had a complete nightmare. Lost in defense, invisible in attack, and completely exposed. Whilst in the meantime, up top you had Joao Pedro, who in just 2 games in for Chelsea already was looking like prime Drogba, you know? London icon and the new owner of the number 9. Side note, Brazil, you have your striker here already. And when things got ugly, Cucurella did what he does best: provoke, annoy, got under their skin. Meanwhile, on the other side, PSG superstar Dembélé was, well, disappeared. Every touch, a turnover, every pass, a loss of possession, and as the supposed best player in the world, he had the responsibility to drop deep, create, and help Vitinha, who, well, was being tossed around by Caicedo, but instead, the future Ballon d'Or was suffocated between 2 average defenders in Neville Cowell and Trevor Chalobah. And the worst part is that he's the trigger of the press. When he fails, PSG collapses. That's why he sprinted to the dressing room at halftime. This wasn't pride, it was shame. Luis Enrique knew it, and that's why he lost it. Frustrated, overwhelmed, he had a reaction toward Joao Pedro that was completely out of line. PSG in their first big test against a team with a proper high press, they failed. So I have no doubt that if this PSG side faced the very best, the score would have been even worse.